Hello students, welcome to the class. I'm Yogita. Our subject is psychiatry nursing and today we are going to learn about EPS. Yes, EPS means extrapyramidal syndrome. Now, when an individual take an antipsychotic drug for a long duration, they might experience with these side effects of that drug. Now, that is what called EPS, extrapyramidal syndrome. In that first, what we can see is pseudo Parkinsonism. Now, the pseudo Parkinsonism will have a symptom that will start like 1 to 5 days following of initiation of this antipsychotic medication. Now, that will be more common in women, especially elderly women, like those who are little aged, like elderly in their age, we can see very commonly in them. Now, the symptom involves like rigidity, restlessness, bradycardia, stooped posture, ataxia, akathisia can be seen. Now, this can be treated with anticholinergic drug. The second symptom is acute dystonia. Now, this dystonia is a result of like a less sustained muscle spasm because of they will develop involuntary movements. Also, dystonia that's because of low muscle spasm and they're having involuntary movements. Now, this dystonia involve neck, face, arm and leg. See, we can see involuntary movement of patient like this. They are keep on shaking their head. Involuntary movement. Now, this can be more seen more frequently, commonly in men, especially people like younger in age, 25 years. Less than that, we can see. Now, this can be treated with anticholinergic, antihistaminergic, and dopamine antagonist, and what else? Benzodiazepam. So that can be used to treat this condition. Third one is akathisia. Now, akathisia here a subjective feeling where the patient feel that like discomfort in their muscular movements, discomfort where patient feel agitated, restless, and generally dysphoric they can experience. Now, this akathisia is more frequent, more common among females. Now, these symptoms can be noted after 150 to 60 days of initiation of this therapy. After 50-60 days of taking this medication, antipsychotic therapy, they can experience this akathisia, where they are finding discomfort in their muscle tones, where they are finding restless, and this condition can be treated with benzodiazepam, clonidine, or propranolol. Next is Tardive syndrome. Now, this Tardive syndrome is a delayed side effect, delayed adverse effect of antipsychotic drug. Now, this will involve your neck, trunk, hand, and the leg. Also, we can see characteristics here in perioral region, like patient may have experience of keep on chewing, sucking, such kind of movements, characteristics which you can notice here in a perioral region. So this what called as Tardive syndrome. Tardive syndrome. Now, when you first notice any kind of symptom in patient, a very important job is immediately stop that medication. So, when you notice any kind of first symptoms of this, like any chorea type of movements in head, hands, any kind of unusual things when you found, or in this perioral region, if you find keep on chewing, a sucking kind of effect, characteristics, then immediately stop the medication. Next is neuroleptic malignant syndrome. Now, it's a very rare complication, but when the individual is treated with the neuroleptic drug, that medication, there is a chance that they may develop this fatal complication. Now, here, when the individual is taken, it will develop with adverse effect like tachycardia, tachypnea, fluctuation in the blood pressure, body temperature increased more than 107 degree Fahrenheit, Parkinsonism, and also they will have a complication of rapid deterioration of their mental status from stupor till stupor, or they may go for coma. So this can be experienced by the individual. So once you see the complications, immediately stop the medication, and you should do a close monitoring of your patient, close vital check, vital signs you have to check, and check the muscle tones, rigidity level, intensity, and also assess the level of orientation, whether they're oriented, check their conscious level. These all things has to be done. So this is the adverse effect of this antipsychotic drug APS, or mainly 5 symptoms: pseudoparkinsonism, acute dystonia, akathisia, Tardive syndrome, and neuroleptic malignant syndrome. I hope you understood. You have to go through all these things. You have to study like what are the main 5 clinical feature, 5 symptoms you can see when the patient develop with EPS. And definitely nurses management, as how I said, when you see a first complaint, stop giving the medication. Bring it into the notice of doctor. Notice all the signs and symptoms. Provide comfortable position. And you see that person may not have any kind of choking or aspiration, so that he may leads to any kind of pneumonia, any coma, death. So we need to protect from all these things. Sometimes the condition will be irreversible, so that is some of the saddest past. But the thing is that we will provide maximum comfort to the patient, so that they may not have a problem of this antipsychotic side effect problem. And very important, when the patient start with the medication, antipsychotic drug, we will give a proper health education to the patient, that let them come for the regular checkup, a regular visit, and have a follow-up of these medications, and do not take the medication without doctor order. It happens sometimes patient may come for the doctor for the first visit, and afterward many years they may continue the same medication. So that should not be done. So this health education has to be given at the beginning, so that we can protect the patient from EPS. I hope you understood. As usual, please keep reading, keep studying, and keep watching. I'll see you in the next video with a new concept. Until then, take care of yourself. Thank you all. Bye bye.